And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
And his run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
On first down, it's Stroud. Moving outside the pocket. He keeps it himself. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 4.
On the quick, right?
Now give on the ground, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Nike Texas. 18. White Tony.
Now, Stroud. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. That's the linebacker, Nick Bonito, getting in to record his 9th sack of the year. And not one you see very often. Fair catch taken all the way back at his own 5.
First and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. And a nice gain, getting this to about the 23-yard line. That's the way to get started, a pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Broncos.
On first down, they'll stick with Harvey. And he'll get forward for a couple. Tackle there by Will Anderson.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up
from the 25, here's 2nd and 8. A run once more, that's Harvey. And he'll work this past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Jamal Hill there for the tackle.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Here's 3rd and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He'll get that complete to Emeka Ibuka. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. They get 21 on that one. First down, Broncos.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
On the give, it's Harvey. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9. Again, it's Harvey. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Second down, Nix. Quick throw here is complete, and they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They get 18 on that one. Good for a Denver first down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
To throw is Nix. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Emeka Egbuka, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a third down. Throwing. Nix. Forced to his right. He'll try and get there on the ground.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 0-0 is the score. More from Houston coming up in a moment. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the second quarter. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down as we are ready to get back underway. Nick's going to throw for it. He's got it at about the 8. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
First and goal, Denver.
Kill! Oh, my set!
They'll go play action with Nix. Flush to his right. That is caught side of the end zone. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Broncos. His 12th touchdown of the year. Ryland's kick here is good. Broncos will take a 7-0 lead.
Texans nothing. Chad Ryland to kick off.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. And no return here. This is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Throwing on second down. Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field. And this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick 6. You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient. Just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So If you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
Play action now. It's Nix. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Out right and catch made. That's Ibuka. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. Ryland's kick is good. And the Broncos will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Hey, south.
They'll begin here on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Look the hot. Hey, uno. 18. What's that?
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Forced out wide, and he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the gun, here's Stroud. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Here's 3rd down and a few inches.
All right. At 18. What's that?
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
All right. At 18.
On play action. Stroud. A throw on the move is caught. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
First down.
First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
All right.
Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
The 9-yard line.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Why Tony?
On 2nd down, Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
11.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Texans. Greg, they have such a knack. It's like they're on the same page. The quarterback almost feels like, well, when you were playing, you know where that guy's going to be in the end zone.
Yeah, we used to have a saying, Mike. We say we don't run routes like they're lines on a piece of paper, and especially against zone coverage. Down here in the red zone, the rule is if you're open, stay open. Don't run past an open zone to get covered. That's exactly what this tight end does here. Friendly target, ball on time, touchdown.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This will be taken in at the 2. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
A first down throw for Nix. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First down, Denver.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. That's taken in. It's R.J. Harvey. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6. Second down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
They'll throw. It's Nix. That's caught by Harvey. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Second and 10. Here's Nix to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. Now a timeout signal for him, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. Back to throw is Nix. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And he will get into the end zone. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Broncos. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year.
Makes the score. Broncos.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
33-yard line.
A tight end in motion now. Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up
From the
second
34-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. On the bootleg, it's Nix. Now he'll run it. And he's going to give himself up, but not before he picks up the first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 2. Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He connects with Palmer on that one. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up manageable 2nd down.
Bombers.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
27-yard line.
They'll go play action with Stroud. He'll tuck it and take off. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Here we go.
Stroud exiting the pocket right. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Motion. Away. Oh, captain. Joe.
Nix now on 1st and 10. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll go play action with Nix. That is intercepted. Picked off by Kalen Bullock. And the Texans are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
Intercepted. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Why Tony? Here we go.
Stroud to throw here on first down. He's got a man downfield. That's Johnston. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
11. Hey, South.
On first down, it's Stroud. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Here we go. Buggy. Nike taxi.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
This is caught. He got the connection to Collins. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
And the Texans first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Alert the hot.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half.
24, Texans 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
Nick's going to keep it on the zone read. The defense not fighting. They stay at home, and they tackle him for no gain.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
From the 33, here's second and 9. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Here's second and 9. The RPO, they'll get this to Ibuka. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
14 yards.
14 on the pickup. First down, Broncos.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Up the middle they go. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up third down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
They'll look to pick this up third and a yard.
Kill.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Going to depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short. The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. They send the tight end in motion. Nick's gonna throw for it. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
South.
Now, Stroud. Rolling right. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. 1st down was not very good. Here's 2nd and goal.
At the 15-yard line.
Throwing is Stroud. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete.
I think their sideline celebrated just a little prematurely, because if you look closer, Mike, it's pretty clear. The receiver did not possess the ball while having both feet inbounds. Missed opportunity there, incomplete.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within 1 score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. There's Jefferson. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first time out here, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. They'll stick with him again. And I don't think he got there. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at 3rd down. The defense uses its 2nd time out here, and don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Play action now. It's Nix. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Now it's 2nd and 1. A handoff as they try to run it here. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss of 2 yards.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
They'll drop to throw. He's got his man, Jefferson. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
13 yards on the play.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Kill.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll carry this one inside the 20, into the red zone. Give him 8 on that carry.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
24. Bombers.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Broncos 31, Texans 17. Chad Ryland.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here we go on the return from the 1. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. To throw, it's Stroud. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Jaden Higgins, the intended receiver.
Brings up 2nd
It's 2nd down.
at the 20-yard line.
Stroud going to set up to throw. And that is incomplete. But there is a flag down into the play, back by the quarterback. Let's see. Here's 1st down.
11. Here we go. 19 Texas. 18. That's right. South.
To throw is Stroud. That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
And that final throw here is intercepted. And the Broncos are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is